days later now. Got my friend nearby. I put the heat exhaust pipe in. It's about 2 meters long, about 6 or 7 feet long. We're still a little bit struggling with the end of the pipe. So I used the piece that was supplied with the heater, which is only about 2 feet long, and attached the two pipes with a small metal sleeve and two clamps, and that works fine. But I still had one point where the pipe was still moving, not fixed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a hanger to attach this to the chassis as well. Made out of a hanger strap, so it's fairly lightweight but sturdy enough to attach it. So, and I'll attach it this way to the chassis. That's already solid, so that works good. Okay. Joey. Hey. Yeah, hi. No, it's me. Hey. There's still one issue to resolve. The exhaust pipe has to start high and lower itself so that if there's condensation, it'll drip out. If that's not the case, you should drill a few holes, at least a hole, at every low point. I think that there are two low points for me, one out here and one here. What I'll do now is I'll drill a drain hole here, and it has to be about 4 millimeters, which should be about a little bit less than 3/16. So that should be finished now. I'm going to make the electrical connection. That's the electricity that goes to the pump. From the heater, this wire is included. And there's two connections. I already put some clips on it. And it comes with two special T connectors. You can just put those together, then the clip won't come loose. The other end is this cable, which you pull through to the pump. You have to start by cutting the wire loom to length. Now I can put this together. It is solid. Okay, that's one. Then we have the second one. Okay, now we got this one. But I'm not sure how that works out, but let me see. Okay. So, yeah, Yeah, I have to trust that it's a good connection. I think so. That seems to be secure. So that looks finished. So we got the exhaust pipe here, the exterior exhaust pipe. Then we got a fuel line next to it. And that's this one here on the right. Then we got the fresh air inlet with this filter on the end. And then finally we got the wiring that comes from the pump that's connected to the heater now. I already prepared a lot of stuff to hold the tank up. My light just appeared, so I should have about 30 miles left, so probably 2 gallons, probably in reality maybe 4 gallons or so in it. I'll try to keep the front of the tank in place, largely in place, but there has to be a little bit of wiggle room. That's even better. Yeah. This is nice because it got about 4 inches here between the tank and the support, and that is I think the exact distance that I have to lower this gas tank to be able to reach that fuel line. Now I have to remove these 3 straps. So let's start with the one in the middle. So there's the first one. This will be the second bolt. Have to be careful because there's a short bolt on the center side of the van and there's a long bolt on the side of the van. So now I'm going to try and release the first bolt on the front side of the tank. Let me see. That's the second one. Okay. Now I have to lower it, so I have to take out some planks here. Okay, before I'm going to install the auxiliary fuel line connector to the gas tank, that works fairly simple. You have to push the yellow part backwards and can push it in, and then you lock it. That's open, and that's locked. Hello, Joey. There's an existing cap on the tank right now, so you have to remove that first and replace it by this one. But I want to connect the at least part of the fuel line that goes to the fuel pump that's very nearby. The second part that I need is this connector that I had to order, and that one goes from this connector, this fuel line connector, to the size of the fuel line itself. And that is probably quite important because from what I hear is that the gas heater is quite finicky about fuel consumption. So let's get started. Okay. Okay. Keep it. That should be fine. Then I got the other connection. I want to push that in substantially too. Okay. So this is ready to go. Have a look at that. I have my connector at the fuel line here. So now I have to, I previewed it, but now I have to remove that replacement connector from the top. That's it. Okay. There it goes. Finally. Yeah, it's exactly the same. So putting it in should be a lot easier. Okay. Okay. That's it. That looks beautiful. And you can see I got the fuel pump here, and this sticks out here. So the first thing what I'll do is reattach the tank and then connect the fuel line to the fuel pump. I think this one too. Now I got this fuel line coming out of the top of the tank, and I have to connect it here to the pump. Okay, there we go. The way it goes again, got this rubber sleeve, that's part of the gas heater kit, goes on top of here, and then the fuel line goes into here, and then you got two clamps. Let's cut it to length first. good cut. Okay. That works. Now I only have to push in the fuel line. That seems to be good. So now I'm ready with the gas heater, at least as far as it goes underneath the van. Just have to finish a few things inside the van.
Hi guys, this is Joey and we're building a one-of-a-kind RV. Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. If you enjoyed the video, give us a like and subscribe, or better yet, leave a comment. Thanks guys. You've done a good job.